Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zephyr from Robin and Zeph, and we are back with more Megaman X Command mission because I like this game, and there's apparently enemies outside of the the supposed safe area. Interesting. But yeah, we're back with more command mission because I like this game, and I don't care what you guys like, and I'm gonna play what I like. Okay. Oh yeah, one thing I should go over is the build items. They basically increase a character's maximum whatever stat, so life energy, shield, power, and it's permanent. They're all permanent upgrades. There are also some for weapon energy, which affects how much weapon energy you start with. And yeah, it's how many you start with, not how much you gain. There's some NPCs just sort of standing around, doing nothing. Dude, can I get by? No. That guy just doesn't want to cooperate. Gain hyper, tank energy 100. Gain hyper, stores your hyper mode. X8 trial key, which you know, if you have the PS2 version of the game, you can unlock a demo of Megaman X8 before it released.
X, can you hear me?
Colonel, I have some bad news.
Yeah,
Shadow betrayed us.
Yeah, the Colonel contacting us, and
The mission plans were
everyone's
leaked.
surprised that Shadow betrayed us.
They got Zero.
And Zero's supposedly
X,
dead
are you
again,
okay?
because that's just how these games go.
Colonel Redips? Shoot, I can't get a clear signal in here.
I mean, you're outside, X. You should have a
Federation
signal.
agents have illegally entered Giga City space. Repeat, illegal entry. Report any sightings of suspicious Reploids immediately.
Well, X is a whatchamacallit, heretic. It's funny because nobody ever actually turned you in. You can talk to them. They literally showed what you look like, but they never actually do anything. But not even the dog cares. And this guy, like, yeah, he pretends he never saw me. And that door is locked over there. It's quite interesting if I'm being honest. Maybe they all know who X is, and they're just like, he's a good dude. Pays for our drinks every now and then. What would Reploids drink? Who knows? Probably like some weird ass oil that like has like some weird ass nanobot stuff that replicates the feeling of being drunk or being buzzed. Who knows? Who knows? What are you doing over here? Slacking off? Oh, she's just been guarding that specific box over there. It contains a very secret weapon if you beat the game 10 times without dying. Not really, but
Hold it.
and some random ass dude right here.
You're X, aren't you? I heard about you on the news. Sorry, but I had to report you.
You're with the rebellion forces?
I'm not a supporter of Epsilon, but shouldn't you, as a Reploid, support the idea of our independence? Ah!
I mean, he's got a point.
Huh? Who are you?
And oh
Trust
boy.
me, I didn't do that for you.
It's the best character in the entire game. Like, if I'm being real honest, yeah.
I'm neither Maverick nor Rebellion. But if I brought your head to the Rebellion army, it would fetch a pretty penny.
A bounty hunter.
Well done, chump. That's quite a grasp of the obvious you've got there. Now let's rumble!
Now let's fight. I'm not sure if you can actually lose this fight. I think once you take a certain
I'm
amount of
Spider.
damage or a certain
It's
amount
a
of turns goes by, then the battle ends. Or if he takes enough damage. Oh, but he doesn't do that much damage anyway, so... And apparently he's weak to fire. That's a shame. Very damn shame. That means he'll just be done in a few turns. Oh, let's just use fire missile instead of a micro missile. Or melt missile. He does counter that if you attack, yeah. Hence why it's called counter card, but this fight's easy, so it's not like it matters. I'm gonna see what happens if you don't heal and you just keep attacking him. No, see? Battle ends like very shortly.
Drat! I was ready to finish you off. We'll pick this up later. The more you run, the higher the bounty.
Wait!
Well, and this guy's just sitting out here. And this actually brings up a good point. The thug was beating up on this poor guy. The same thug who was probably probably the same thug who was spouting about how they should be independent and stuff like that. So it's probably good that he died. I'm just saying. Because if he was independent, like, what would he do with that sort of independence? He would probably just beat on little tiny reploids. Claim he's being independent. Kind of like a metaphor for society, to be honest. Like, I want to be free to beat up people, not be held accountable. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. I'm probably doing that. Oh god, 200 damage. It's just life game Rex, because I mean, what else am I gonna use all that sub tank energy for, right? Am I right? I'm right. I know I'm right. I'm always right. These guys ain't. Sit. I'm trying not to curse. But oh hey, it's this dude.
You are the Maverick Hunter X, are you not? I am Ale.
Bitch, I might be.
I am a member of
Fuck,
the
I
Resistance.
cursed. Oh well.
Okay, Ale, what's going on around here?
Well, if you have made it this far, then you've probably already figured out that the leader of our resistance, Chief R, has been caught by the Rebellion army.
Actually, I haven't talked to any
So,
NPCs, so no,
You've come to
I
rescue
haven't
Chief R?
really heard about that.
Yes. That's why I
Thanks for
came to
telling
the
me.
governor's precinct. But alone, I will not stand a chance.
Well, I'm here on a reconnaissance mission.
Oh, I
Rescuing
just
Chief R might be the best way to get the information I'm after.
get it, cause
Thank you.
he doesn't
X.
stand a
Well
chance.
then, if you're going to help me,
Yeah, he's a Reploid, and he can't stand.
you
Oh
had better
god, I'm
take
going to
this ID.
Reploid hell, am I? Aren't
With
I?
it, you will be able to enter
that's
and
his
exit
ID.
the governor's precinct.
What? I don't understand why his ID is like attached to his chest and now he's dying or something.
Ale,
I'm not-
wait!
There
I
is
mean, I
no
guess I
time.
can understand
Leave them to me.
safety
Just
precaution. Now
Ale,
he's going to...
look at the condition you're in!
Please! You have to help Chief R!
Ale!
person I just met.
I will
Oh,
not
no.
let you pass!
And we have a Gandalf moment. He self-destructs. Because that's something you can do, apparently. Just self-destruct. I mean, is that just the thing that Reploids can do? Just self-destruct whenever they want to?
Ale.
Because that would change a lot of things if that's the case. The game kind of makes it a big deal that he's super important or something, but you only meet him for like 5 seconds, so... And we're gonna have some enemies encounters in here. And they can be a bit tough, kind of. Not really. But more tank energy, see? There's no problems using the tank energy before, so it's fine. Is he gonna drop the bomb on me? No, he's not. Well, may as well just kill him. Cool, I was not expecting them to be one-shotted. Anyways, let's just keep going and encounter more enemies. Ooh! So, this enemy right here has that symbol on the bag. That's the symbol for the currency. And how this enemy works is the more turns it's left alive, the more money that it's worth when you kill it. The problem is it has super high evasion, which means that you're not going to kill it very easily. See? But, yeah, it doubles, the amount of money it's worth doubles every turn. However, it can run away. It has a chance of running away every turn. Every time it's its turn. Money doubled, and it's still there. Still alive. Hasn't run away. Damn. Doubled again, and yeah, there it goes. It ran away. That was very unlucky. I didn't do nearly enough damage I should have done. You can remedy the hit chance on that by equipping some force metal. Eagle Eye, I think. I think there's a force metal that... No, it's not a force metal, it's an ability. Increases... Make it so that your attacks always hit no matter what. Virus protection? Basically poison resistance. Yeah, virus is the poison of the game. Didn't mean to do that. We do have power charge. We did get power charge as a regular ability instead of a limited to X's thingamabob paper. And I should probably use these, but I like saving them. You can only have up to 9, so just use them before you reach the maximum. I don't think you'll ever reach max, but just in case. Just save right here. And pop. Get some money. Dank ass money. Climb up these stairs and we need to go through the door and talk to the dude and destroy the security. Because security is... Well, the security in this game's... in this area, I should say, isn't exactly... Yeah. They're kind of pushovers. Greedy. Greedy basically means that It has a super high chance to inflict critical damage, but it also has a high chance of missing. And apparently the greed was massively strong here, so none of them worked. Yeah, see, they're too greedy.
I did it!
And like I said, regular enemies can drop tank energy too.
Yeah, lousy meddler. But you do live up to your name as a legendary maverick hunter.
A little too much for a common soldier?
And here we have Wild Django and Spider.
What?
Just talking.
Spider! So, you think you can beat him?
What'll it pay?
Oh, so it's money, is it? Very well. If you can stop X, you can have as much as you like. In good time, we, the rebellion forces, will rule over all. Once we do, there'll be plenty of money to go around.
I don't care who rules over who, but I could use a blank check.
I mean, to be fair, Wild Django's kind of giving a an empty promise, because that's assuming he does take over the whatever, the bobber. You know what I mean. It's kind of a ballsy thing to tell a bounty hunter. It's like, hey, how much are you gonna pay me to kill this person? Well, if we take over America, then you can have as much money as you like. You know, it's that sort of thing. Here we have a bunch of item shops. We don't really need anything right now. Human, Saffron, and who's the other one? I forget. Jasmine, I think. Firebuster. I think we do get a Firebuster. If not, then I'll just buy one. May as well just buy one. I get a second fire missile if I wanted to. I could get a Tomahawk, which basically is a micro missile, but stronger, and it uses the same amount of weapon energy, but it has a slightly lower chance of hitting. So if you're more of a powerhousey person that doesn't mind missing, if you're feeling lucky, then Tomahawk is probably something you'd want for efficiency and power. Other than that, fire missile just works. And as of right now, a Firebuster would work really nicely. We'll lose the defense benefits, but we'll also regain the most of that speed loss and also more power. So that should make up for that. At least that's my take on that. Let's just continue. Wait, hang on. Did I check you? No, I did not check you out. You're the Force Metal Shot. One thing you might want to do late game is when you have a bunch of money, just buy decoys. Decoys do become available to purchase in one of the Force Metal shops. And you can carry up to 9 and just equip them whenever you're about to enter a very tough battle. Nothing here I really want. Thunder Guard. You know what? Cheap thing you can do is, first of all, I don't use Power Charge. I've never used Power Charge. Like in any playthrough, I've never used Power Charge. Gain Hypers, restores Hyper Mode activations to max. We'll keep that. Ultra Fire. Not really anything we want to sell here. So we'll just buy a couple Thunder Guards. And the reason I'm doing that is because the boss that we're gonna fight is a electric elemental. while Django does electric attacks, and let's see, Thunder Guard reduces damage by I think 25%. Crap! I hate how these buttons are mapped because circle brings up the menu. Hitting circle again closes the menu no matter where you're at, which menu you're on. To actually go back, you have to press triangle. So anyways, if you go to status, you can view elemental resistances. You can see I take full damage from all elemental attacks if I equip Thunder Guard, then that goes down to 75%. And if I equip another one, then that goes down to 50%. You know what? I will keep that equipped just because. We're gonna have some random encounters. Damn these encounters. Yeah, they're easy enough, so we'll just take care of them right now. Yep, easy peasy.
I did it.
It's kind of another reason why I like this game, because you get some really good options for taking care of multiple enemies. Right now we just got Eagle Eye, which increases your hit ratio by 10. We'll unequip the Thunder Guard for that. Being able to hit more often is actually pretty good. I do say so for myself. Another encounter. There we go, we got some tougher enemies. Finally. Yeah, not super tough, but it's something. Just shoot you a bit. The deal with this guy is, yeah, after losing his friend, basically basically what the game says, his shield goes down, and then his attack goes way up. So, you know, killing his friend probably wasn't the best move on my part. Whoops. Oops. Double iron. Yeah, because now he's doing incredible amounts of damage. So you want to take care of him first. Every time. I think he has a chance to drop power charge, I think. So if you sold yours and want to get it back, you can. I know there's enemies in the game that do actually drop it. So even if these enemies don't, there are enemies later on that will.
What? Huh?
You've really stirred things up, X.
So are those cards like made out of metal or something?
Filthy bounty hunter!
Also, I'm pretty sure that terminal's dead.
Now say your prayers.
And we just get owned.
Too bad for you, but I can see you like you're in slow motion. This ID.
Don't touch that! A money grubber like you doesn't deserve to lay his hands on that. That is all that remains of a Reploid who gave his life for his beliefs.
You're one to talk.
So he died?
Many Reploids are dying for their
Yes,
beliefs right now.
that's right.
You're killing a lot
He
of them.
sacrificed
X.
himself so Chief R could be saved and the rebellion forces
I'm
defeated.
just saying.
A creep who does dirty work for small change has no right to lay hands on Ael's soul.
That's his ID, not his soul.
So, he gave it to you after he died.
If we're being honest.
Sorry, Django, but I'm through with this job.
Yeah, blasted bounty hunter!
Who would have
You won't
guessed
get
he would
away
have been
with this.
turned away by just
Calling all
an
guards.
ID of someone who died?
Destroy both of them!
I get he's supposed to be a friend or whatever, but you know, it's kind of cheesy. Friendship counters all, you know?
I may be a dirty bounty hunter, but I won't defile a friend's soul. I'll take care of this trash on the way home.
Friendship.
You get moving and help Chief R.
Like that is such a
Wait,
sudden
what do you mean?
change of morality. And even X is just like, the fuck just happened? Is this what friends are like? Is this what having friends is all about? Is what's going through X's mind right now? Oh, 3 enemies begin one shot. And if I don't, then I'll be attacked for 6 turns.
I did it!
Yeah, action triggers also affect turn priority. Basically, anything big you do will affect turn priority. And now we have an electric type robot, which means that he's going to be weak to fire. So that's how elements work in this game. Thunder is weak to fire, fire is weak to water, and water is weak to thunder. It's a weird way to do it, but I can see it, I guess. Now we save Chief R.
Chief R, I'm here to save you.
Thank you, but who are you?
I'm X, a maverick hunter.
I love
sent
his
by the
reaction. He's like,
government.
thanks,
So
I
you're
guess.
X.
I don't know who you are, but
What about my men?
Whatever.
The Resistance.
I managed to rescue a few of the imprisoned, but it's possible that others escaped during the attack. And Ale sacrificed himself to allow me to come this far.
Ale? He did that?
he sure did.
Ah, my good friend R. So, you refuse to work with the rebellion army?
I've already explained to you. You could scrap my whole body and even the smallest screw would resist you.
That's actually a pretty clever comeback, to be
And
honest.
X, you are utter fools to resist the future kings of the Reploids. Yeah, but enough. I believe that it's about time that you too
Spider?
are cut down to size. I'll bring this whole building down to the ground too. Right
I'm
along
actually
with
kind of
this
surprised
dirty
that
traitor.
An
Spider
explosive
decided
device?
to take on Wild Django head on.
You won't have a screw left to resist after this.
No.
Or at least
Chief,
that's
can
my
you think of any
assumption.
way I can defuse that thing?
Because I don't think
can.
Wild Django would
If
go
you
out
go
of
to
his
the
way to
monitor room where
actively search
Django
for
was, you can
Spider
stop
and
it.
take him like
I'll
that.
stay here and tell you the route. Don't let me down.
Oh fuck. Oh, okay, this is the time section. Wait. Okay, so we're going this way. Yeah, this is the timed section of the level that I honestly completely forgot about. Fortunately, the time stops when you're in battle, so you don't have to really worry about it.
Shot!
Let's just charge shot these guys and be attacked for a few turns. Oh, nope. You're gonna summon little minions. And boost all their speed. Oh, great. So they get an extra turn. I just wanna... Here we go, we'll just kill you. Nope. They don't do a lot of damage, so that's nice. On the bright side, I can just finish this guy off. Then finish the rest later. Finish off the rest of them in like one turn. We're not going to use our sub-weapons. We'll just get as much weapon energy out of this as possible.
Charge
And
shot!
just finish them off with a charge shot. Plain and simple.
I did it!
And the timer is still going to be, yep, in the same place. So now we have to make our way to the main command place or whatever. Fight everything along the way. I do like that they play with the camera angles a lot. It makes each battle a bit different, not the same. It gives variety. Pop. He needs to just die already, because I'm already tired of looking at his fucking back. Fucking robo butt. That door is locked. You can unlock it. Because Shufar can just unlock doors, apparently. You don't have to take this detour, but I may as well. Oh, that doesn't even kill him, so I'm better off just using my action trigger anyway. Well, maybe not. We'll just finish you off. I'm probably gonna have to heal after this after this round of attacks. And we can hold off. We can just... Oh, wow. That is a lot of turns, but... Yeah, we finish off those bit shifts, which means... Oh. Okay then. He just runs away. That's very convenient, actually. Because I didn't want to fight it anyway. I didn't need the experience. Yeah, more tank parts. Tank parts. Nothing over there. Gotta go up. Level design is kind of samey, but that's understandable for this for this era of gaming. A lot of areas use the same assets to reduce like whatever it's called, time, effort, stuff like that. It makes the process quicker. That's fine. Like, it was very common for games like that. Like, I recently started .hack.gu, the remastered one on Steam, and it, like, the level design is very, very samey, but I can understand why, because it's the level design, well, from what I've seen, is not the focus. Like, yeah, it's fun and everything, but it's not like... It's not like doing it. You get what I'm saying, like... Yeah, I'm trying to hold a conversation that I have no business holding, because I don't know what I'm talking about. Ah! Oh my god. That is a lot of turns. I don't like how many turns there are. But yeah, basically the point I'm making is just, even though it's the same, it's passable. It's something you can look past. Unlike nowadays, where it's kind of expected that game developers make everything diverse. Back in the day, it was more like, it's more, if you're having fun, then you know, how similar level design looks doesn't really matter as much. That's my take, at least. We're on our way to defeating this guy. Yep,
I did it!
he's dead. He is very dead. We got Mega Thunder. You know, if that guy, that one robot hadn't have run away, I probably would have gotten a level up. And we've stopped the thingamabobber. The self-destruct system. At least it was, I think it was a self-destruct. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Yeah, we'll just finish up Wild Django, which is like right now, and we'll call it a part. And that'll be for, I don't know which days I'll be. I'm not sure which days I'll do these playthroughs, these uploads, or whatever. Probably thinking of maybe fill in Saturday and Sunday slots if I continue to do these along with what we regularly do. Maybe I'll put them on Tuesday and Thursday, just have that be our like gaming day. And here X is just giving a lecture to Django, telling him he's been a very bad boy, a very bad cat, very bad kitty, and he just says, no, screw you.
You're a fool if you think a single Maverick Hunter has the power to take me on.
No, but what about two? Okay, what about a Maverick Hunter and a Bounty Hunter? Because that's basically what's gonna happen.
So you use this to sneak into
Spoilers.
the building.
I know I'm being a bit spoilery-ish or whatever. I know I'm saying.
Spider!
Oh look,
Django,
Spider is injured.
keep your
Wouldn't you
hands
know?
off that.
But yeah,
Creeps like you have
it's mainly
no
because this
business
isn't really
touching it.
more about like the
Back
actual
off if you know what's
playing
good for
the
you.
game. It's more about just
You don't know when
talking,
to
I
give up,
guess.
do you? Fine. I'll make short work
Talking
of you
whatever
both.
comes to mind. If I was doing an actual edited playthrough and just in general,
You
then
have a death wish?
I'll probably just you know, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, oh yeah, you can also heal the enemy if you wanted to, but let's not do that. Let's just heal up X. I probably should have equipped my Thunder Guard, my other one at least, but oh well.
Oh, no.
Yeah, his weakness is fire. And if you want, well, Spider starts out with item capture, which is this game's version of Steel if you played Final Fantasy and use Thief. He also has twin missiles, which shoots 2 micro missiles for 15 weapon energy instead of the usual 20, and it only takes up 1 slot. Well, oh, Thunder Card. We can't equip it right now, but Spider has a very good chance of doing criticals. He's a very fun character to play with, and arguably the most unique out of all the characters that you get. Let's just use our regular Mega Buster. Rolling Salt is his strongest ability, and it deals 531 damage. Not bad. Let's go into Hyper Mode. If, as you can see, there are 2. He only has it for 2 rounds, and there's a reason for that.
Time for a fight.
And that is because he not only turns invisible, as you can see here, he is invulnerable to every attack in the game. He can't be status, he can't be damaged. It's just complete invulnerability, and it increases his damage output. So yeah, if it had any more than that, then it would technically be broken. But we can increase Hyper Mode with build hypers. Anyway, so how his action trigger work is, you're basically playing poker, and whatever hand you get is how many it determines the effect of the attack. So say I have a pair, that means he's going to attack twice, But if I want something else, I can select these three and hit R2 to change the hand, and maybe I'll get another jack or 2 jacks or something else. Maybe 2 pairs. Who knows? You can get a full house, you can get a royal flush, etc. And here we just have the pair, so we get the double attack, which deals a lot of damage. So that's nice. We'll use fire missile. We won't use the micro missile because the melt missile because see what I mean? Can't be attacked. When you use item capture, you want to keep using it until it says that there's no items to steal instead of it failed to steal. But yeah, we'll do only fire missile because it costs 15 and I gain 25 each turn. And I want to actually be able to attack them with the action trigger once it reaches 100, because 100 means that X's attack is a guaranteed crit. Now, what do I want? We'll heal X a little bit. We won't use life max. When I first played the game, all I used was life max, all life max.
You're pretty good.
And that was very inefficient. But you don't ever want to just throw away your sub tanks, because you might actually need it, and that definitely did cause some problems. Oh, and as with every action trigger, the more weapon energy you have, the better. In Spider's case, the more you have, the higher probability you have of getting something you want. Of getting a better hand, I should say. And a fully powered charge shot from a fire buster deals 847. And I'm taking damage from virus, which we have a vaccine program for that. So we'll just take care of that. And that's fine. That is totally fine. Failed to steal item. I forget what else he has, to be honest. I should probably not kill him until I figured out if I was playing the item. But I don't want to bore you guys. So it's kind of a decision. You know what, we'll continue using it, and if I... Okay, never mind, I just took his other item because they can have up to 2 items to steal. So now we don't have to worry about whether or not whatchamacallit, whether or not I wanna... Oh god. Yeah, see. We'll just recover Spider's health. Just a little bit. What I can also do is use Mega Fire, which does 500, plus whatever is his weakness to fire is. So I think it's like a 50% weakness to fire, so we would get 750 every time I use Mega Fire, and I have 9, so... But actually, before I do that, I want to use my action trigger. And we have a pair. I could get rid of this and get a 10 and get a royal flush, I think? Maybe? I don't know. 10, a straight, not a royal flush, a straight. That's 5 attacks, which is not that bad. Ooh, I think I may have screwed myself over. No, I didn't. We have life gain. You just have to stop bullshitting around. Meaning I'm just gonna go ahead and finish him off. Maybe? No? Okay.
Ready? I'm drained.
Oh.
Ready?
Okay, so this fight's not going too well. But this fight's usually easy for me. Don't worry. I have a backup. Okay, this fight's usually easy, but I think I've been screwing around too much,
back
so
in action.
I have to resort to using actual whatchamacallit items that I don't want to use. Let's just finish him off. There we go. Yeah, I kinda, you know, screwed the pooch there. 20% XP
Good
though.
card, eh?
Got money, sub-tank, and Thunderbuster, which will be useful soon, maybe? Yeah, it'll be useful for the next part. Boom, boom, boom. Alright.
Thanks, Spider. You really helped me out.
X, you defeated Django, didn't you?
Chief R!
How'd you know?
Yes, I did, but without Spider, I would have been in trouble.
I see. Spider, I give you my thanks. You fought for our comrade, Ale.
Ale. Ale was my partner.
You gotta
Back
question
when I
what
started,
kind of
I
partner
did.
Ale was to him.
He got wasted for
I see.
Well, okay, to be fair, that actually does sum it up.
Quite a lucky coincidence that you were
The
here.
Ale was probably a bounty hunter just like Zero, probably more experienced
I
at
bet
the
Ale
time.
was the one who brought us together.
How fitting.
And Spider probably did something dumb, and it cost Ale to lose his ability to walk. And then Ale had to spend the rest of his life in Central Tower, and
We somehow
that's
managed to
probably how that
regain the
happened.
base.
at least that's
The
my
base,
that's the
huh?
implication I'm
That's
getting.
great. But what good does a base do us when there's just 3 of us?
That's right.
You're quite right, but I have an idea.
You're right. So go out and
30
recruit
miles
guys.
northwest, there's an old force metal mine on Tiana Island. Reploids at the mine who resisted the rebellion army are still trapped inside. It's essentially a POW camp.
So if we bust the Reploids out, they might join us?
Yes, and there's one girl we really need. The system operator, Nana. If we could rescue her, she could restore functionality at our base.
So we're just gonna break into a base, break into a prison, just 2 of us. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. I mean, I say that like I don't know what's gonna happen, but anyways, let's take a look around the base before we do anything. This is the little sick bed, whatever. Restores all your health and everything. It's basically a Pokemon Center but for Reploids, and this is just from a random person. One thing you can do is once you recruit more party members, you can talk to them around the base. Like here's Spider, and he's just sort of, yo, just telling me about the Airbus, which takes me to the shopping area for new items. So yeah, that's that. Well, it's a bit of a longer part than last time, but you know, I had to defeat a boss, complete a chapter, and there wasn't really a good place for me to actually call it quits. So just decided, hey, let's complete a chapter, and that's totally fine by me. Anyways, we'll go ahead and start the next chapter next time on Megaman X Command Mission. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's nice. It's a nice whatchamacallit. It's nice to just sort of do something other than just spending. What the hell are you doing? In the middle of checking a large disk, please don't bother me. You're doing a terrible job at that. I mean, he's not even looking at the disc. He's just looking at the floor, but whatever. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying just, you know, me playing the video game and just talking out my ass for most of the time. Hope you enjoy the voice cracks, because that's just how my voice is. I don't like it, but hey. Nah, I'm okay with my voice. But yeah, I hope you enjoy all of this. It's a nice takeaway from just spending most of my time editing. Because editing, even though it's not really hard to do, it's very time consuming for me, especially when I'm also doing a side project at the same time, and just trying to keep to a schedule as to the best of my ability, because sometimes I have to hold off on editing Resident Evil 5, for example, to work on my script, or hold off on the script to work on Resident Evil 5, etc, etc. And just having this in between is just really relaxing for me. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. We will begin chapter 3 next time, and yeah, but yeah.